You know what? What I never mentioned.
Fucking dick. Pick it up. Hit me in the kneecap with a microphone.
That does hurt. Children, please.
You like that noise, Rob? You like that?
Shit! Shit! Look what you're doing.
You're dragging Brandon away.
He's just getting nice.
Sorry.
A majority of those clips are at Meltdown, which is now gone. And I think we always knew how special that place was. And of course, when it closed down, we were all able to eulogize it. But the thing, I always thought, oh, this is a good place because of the crowd that it draws and the simplicity and all this stuff. But we moved out of there and tried to do this show at my stage at Starburns with an audience, without an audience. We tried to do the show in a VO booth. Now we've moved here. This place is great. No disrespect, but the crazy thing that is to realize that Meltdown was more than actually the absence of a bunch of stuff. It was actually inimitable. I always thought of it as if we could just get these pillars out of here, we'd be great.
Right. Yeah.
But there was something secret about it, and I don't know what it is. Do you think it was as true natives of that place and founding parents of it? Was it? I'll start you off with one thing that people said over and over again. Was it simple altitude? Is it just that the audience and the performer are down at the same level?
I think that's part of it. It always felt like a basement to me, your coolest friends' parents' basement that you got to hang out in and do whatever you wanted in, and everybody left you alone.
They say low ceilings are important for comedy.
Yeah, I think they are.
High ceilings are good for music.
It just had the opposite of an Indian burial ground, whatever that is.
Indian living air.
But was that place a fluke? Was that an accidental discovery, or did someone have to stand in that space and go, "This would be perfect for performance"?
I think Gaston, the owner of Meltdown Comics, always wanted it to be a performance space, but I think he wasn't ever going to put in time to he didn't have the ability to put in time to make it one. So that was kind of loosely random shows were there, and then we started doing Meltdown there, and then I got hired to do all the other shows there, which is how Harmontown, because I was I need shows so bad, and there was nothing happening, but it just always felt magical.
Yeah. It's you say all those things about the high ceilings and that it was a pretty small space. Whatever it is, whatever the physical dimensions of a great comedy theater are, it had that. But it also had, I don't know, the fact that you had to go through a comic book store to get there. There was, it was as you said, an Indian living air about that place. There was something magical about it,
I understood that's the thing, is that I understood the comic going through it. I understood the factual information. Oh, it's hip.
Yeah.
It's the new Largo. It's LA. It's underground. But understanding that as a matter of fashion, which makes it actually artificial, where you go the reason this is successful is actually because of mass hysteria, is actually a disservice, because that room is inimitable. We sit here in this room, for instance, we try to we're God damn it, now that we're in a different room, how do we get that fucking Meltdown sound? And it's crazy. If I were going to record an album, whatever that is anymore, I would be can we buy the Meltdown space? Because what is it? It's mysterious.
Yeah, it's mysterious.
There's also a whole community around it. I mean, we would see people come to our show and then they would become friends, and people met there and got engaged and married and divorced, and
and they went on to work here and went on to work at other places.
If you guys got married after tonight, you'd be monsters. Why did you marry him?
I will say your audience.
Well, we were sitting next to each other in a fucking auditorium downtown. It'd be you monster, you deserved this divorce. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, kind
Your
of.
audience has always been the most special of all the audiences, I will say, that Meltdown ever had. The most, literally people bringing in their own chairs, because I told a guy once, will you pay the money for the chair? Jokingly. And he brought his own chair the next week.
To be now I get it free.
Yeah.
You can guess who that was.
Yeah. And I had no choice but to be like, you have bested me.
Yeah.
Please come on in.
Does it rhyme with Thratum Flodberg?
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, that's rhyme with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean,
Sorry.
I knew our audience was special, but I always thought that place was so special, and we'll be fine here too. But also, it's been 300 episodes, so why not stop? You know, let's just stop. Just stop.
Are you nanetting
Just
this thing
stop
right
it.
now?
Stop it. Stop.
Oh, bro, are you
stop
nanetting
making the
this thing?
podcast? Stop making it. I'm not fishing for that.
Is this the last episode? Can you swear to that?
Jesus, you're the one pushing it.
I want to see what happens.
Nah, I'm too drunk to make decisions.
That's fair.
I'm just tired. I'm tired of being me. I'm tired of being famous.
Stopping doing the podcast won't stop you from being you.
Will it though?
Yeah, no, but I could be me in a dark room where no one can hurt me anymore. Like
You can hurt yourself. Who's the one person who hurts you the most?
What? No, no one has ever given me more pleasure than myself. Believe me, you lock me in a room with me, I'm gonna experience a lot of pleasure. That's the one thing I know for sure. There will be no pain. You come back in a year and there will be like a lot of blogs on the wall and it won't be written in ink. Anyways,
I can
what
give you
else
some
is...
Ziploc bags if you need them.